So this is my third week in art school and it's currently Monday, and my time schedule for today, I only have one class. It is from 11 to 1:30, I want to say, and I'm just trying to get ready real quick. Usually I don't like having morning classes, but it's better than 8 a.m. So yeah. So this is me trying to go down the elevator to get to my classes. So I live in a dorms, so it's like a 5-minute walk just to get a class, which isn't not that bad. I'm really glad I don't live off a campus right now, because if I were to live off a campus, it would have taken a long minute to get to class. But it was freezing outside because I took a morning shower and I was just freezing. But yeah, here's the when I have to go to my class, I have to go through the cafeteria and you can see cool events that they do. And here's my class. My class is actually an open class, so you can to hear everything. I don't know, but here's some notes I had to take in my digital communications class. It's basically about Photoshop, layers. Right after this class was done, I went straight to get food and head down to the dorm again. I don't know, this is like an everyday thing for me, but my number one fear, especially, is one day being late to class and not even having my badge, to the point where like I am going to be marked absent, because in this school you can't go anywhere without your badge. Like you can't even like access your actual like dorm unless you have your badge. Like that's like my number one fear, especially since my roommates have different time schedules. What if one day I'm just trapped outside for like in the freezing cold? So yeah, that's my number one fear, especially. Here's me, just a little fit check, pretty basic. I don't know, I was pretty lazy today. Right after I finished eating, I went straight to doing my homework for visual communication class. This was due in like 2 days by Wednesday, so I had to get straight onto it. So for this assignment, it was basically talking about what you see yourself successfully in a few years, or what you think, is your success, something like that. So for me, I would feel like I would be successful if, I achieve living by myself in an apartment, doing my career and my also side hobbies. So I like to do a lot of painting and drawing, and also I like to do digital art. I just love the fact that motion media incorporates all of that, so that's what I did. After that, I also had another assignment for my 3D class, which is creating a sculpture of an animal only using wire. So this is my roommate's design. She decided to make a chicken. My first impressions of taking 3D class, I was like, this is gonna be difficult for me, because I did take 3D, AP 3D, and I did not score the highest. So I feel like I'm better at traditional and 2D art, but it is a challenge. So me and my roommates all gathered together and started doing our homework. And luckily, I have a neighbor and one of my roommates that are in the same class, so we're all struggling together. I honestly had to ask so many questions because I missed class last week, so I had no clue what the heck we were doing. But luckily, they helped me out, and I was not the only one suffering at making this into a 3D design. Like I mentioned earlier, this was my final design for my deer. So on brown paper, we had to transfer the designs and measurements. I was, what? Like measurements? There's measurements in here? I had to measure how many circles or the sizes of the circles. So this was very frustrating, especially when it comes to measurements. I feel like what I struggled the most was especially the side profile. Like for some reason, the side profile and the front profile did not match. Yeah, here's what I had to do. I had to create like the body of it. I don't know how to explain it, but here's like a visual. I had to like attach these together in a way, but I made it work. I don't know how I made it work, but I made it work. After that, I went straight to bed, y'all. I was tired. I was just doing homework back to back. For Tuesday, I had a back-to-back class, so it was going to be a really long day. My class was from 11 to 1:30 and 2 to 4:30, so today was going to be very long. My first class was 3D. class. Like I mentioned, I had to do this whole homework last night, so I was really scared about, getting critiqued that, or like, oh, you didn't do it right. But luckily, I did it right. Pretty much for the whole class, we were just working on our project. Honestly, it was very helpful because I got a lot of this thing done. Like, you have no idea how many blisters I got on my fingers and how many times I accidentally stabbed myself. But like I said, progress is better than nothing. I forgot to mention that our classes are 2 hours and 30 minutes, so they are required to give us a break. And real quickly, I just wanted to show the cool art, amazing artwork that's out here. So, during our break, me and my roommate went to get some hot chocolate. I don't know what she got, but I got hot chocolate because I was feeling very sick. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we also have our second class together, so I wasn't by myself anymore. Our second class was speech. I don't even want to talk about it, but after I went back to the dorm, I ate and I went straight to doing my homework once again. This is the materials that we were required to use, and like, do I have to mention this? Art school, you have to pay everything yourself, so if you have friends or roommates, just split the money in half. Like, buy something and be like, hey, you can use this on day A and you can use this on day B. So that's what me and my roommate did. Luckily it worked out because I saved a lot of money. Wednesday morning. So today I have 2 classes, and the weather was very cold and rainy, so I decided to wear this fit. And it was the usual, just taking more notes, and this time my assignment was due tonight, so I had a lot to work on, especially for this assignment, a lot of photoshopping to do. And this is my drawing, my little illustration I decided to add to my project. And after that, I just went to get food. Yeah, I'm starving. I don't eat breakfast. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I don't eat breakfast. I usually eat like very late during the day, so I was starving. But yeah, I went back to the dorm. I usually eat food in the dorm, and I did my homework at the same time. So yeah, that was pretty great. A little pasta later, and I went back to still working on my project. Like, y'all, this took like almost 6 hours, and this was like the final design. I try to a little bit incorporate my culture a little bit, actually create like 10 sketches of what I was going to like work with, like thumbnail sketches. So it was a lot. I didn't know about the assignment, but I was supposed to do a presentation version of like how I decided what I decided, so I quickly tried to do that within like the 2 last hours that I had. It was just very intense. I didn't know, I did not read the syllabus correctly. So yeah, tip number 1, when you're in college, read everything, because you have no idea if it's gonna be due. This is my roommate's. It looks like a chicken nugget. Thursday, I actually woke up early this day, so I actually had time to like show y'all how I get ready. So get ready with me. I took a morning shower, of course, and I started brushing my hair, doing my eyebrows, brushing my teeth, So I started doing my makeup. Usually I'm not like a makeup guru or anything, but I just like come with foundation or concealer, just put like in the areas, especially like my eye bags and like this redness I have around my nose. So I just covered that up real quickly. I don't know, this is just how I do my makeup. I try to watch like makeup tutorial videos, but they just don't work with me. I don't know, but yeah, I get a little bit of a contour around my cheek, my nose, and my forehead. After that, I blend it all with a sponge. I prefer to wet my sponge. I don't know, I feel like it just makes it smoother. Me baking my face. And after that, I just put a little bit of mascara. Usually I don't wear mascara that much, but I don't know, I decided today to wear mascara and put some lip gloss and some lipstick on. I really like this matte lipstick because it stays on for like almost a whole day, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, this is my final look, and here's a little fit check. Pretty basic, I would say. And this is the little living room in our dorm. So after that, I went straight to class. For assignment, like I said, this is like the final design, and I got like a lot done, to be honest. I for this class we had like up to like an hour working on this, so I decided to attach the horn to my, not the horn but the antler to my deer. But yeah, I'm just showing y'all like how I, with the process I have so far. For this process, it was a lot of making circles and attaching them. I don't know, it was just, I don't even know how I did it, but somehow I did it. But yeah, this is me during class just working on it, and look, wow, it's actually looking like a deer, not a pig. My roommate accidentally thought I made a pig, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh no. And then for my next class, it was speech. I don't really want to get into it. It's just basically just boring old like typing your speech and just going up in front of people and just speaking your speech. That's literally what the class is about. But anyways, we went to get food. I was starving like usual, and look at this pretty sunset. I never seen a pink. It was supposed to be pink, but it is red in the camera. But anyways, I keep forgetting how high we live in sometimes, because like you get the whole view of the city and everything. But yeah, these are my roommates, and we watched a little bit of a movie, and I ended up going home for this weekend, so that's pretty much my whole week in art school. I hope y'all liked this video. I'm really trying to get into this vlogging style. I don't know, this is kind of new to me, so hopefully y'all like this video and comment down what other videos you want to see, more vlogs as an art student. I don't know, I'm still new to this, so hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, thank you.